do something different with them.
Like what?
The Jimmy John's guy is behind me. I'm prohibiting him from being freaky fast. It's a problem. Okie dokie.
Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna.
You got your pickles though, that's all that matters.
Why did you order pickles?
Because I love pickles. You don't love pickles? I ordered me pickles and I ordered you pickles. Alright, we're gonna do this. Ready?
Do it. You're free, guys. You get room behind it.
Alright.
Right there.
We're going for it. Oh, Jesus.
Okay, let's go for it.
You're gonna die.
Yeah. There you go.
Whew, we didn't die.
It's not a fast car, so you can't rely.
It's faster than the Volvo.
Yeah. No, it is faster than the
Oh,
Volvo.
somebody's in trouble. You get pulled over.
But I just
you
think
do
it's
this-
because it's like lighter than
You
the
do
Volvo.
the slow roll by and like stare at them so they know they're in trouble.
Like, then to the Whataburger parking lot.
Oh, yeah.
Home Depot.
Not only is he gonna get a ticket, but he's gonna get a Whataburger. You like go all the way through the Whataburger line, and the cops behind you are be like, "Sorry, I knew I was going to jail, and I was gonna get Whataburger before I went to jail."
They would just like pull you
Is
over
that
the top.
not like what you would do? Would you do that if you knew you were going to jail? Like you have warrants out for your arrest, and you're like, "Fuck, I'm going to jail. I'm gonna get pulled over." And then, so you get pulled over, you pull in the Whataburger, and you just like go through the line and get your order.
No, there's no way it would move that fast. I would go inside.
Well, I mean, he's kind of at your mercy though if you're in the drive-through.
Yeah, but like
At least you get Whataburger before you go to jail. I feel like that's. I mean,
he
and
would just pull you out of the car.
technically, you're pulled over. You'd be like, "Sorry, I was just gonna get my Jazz and get on the other side." You know? No. I feel like that's a valid plan. I feel like it's something that should be thought out, and I feel like a decent cop would be like, "Oh, okay, I get it. We're getting Whataburger. Right on. I'll get Whataburger too. That way we can share."
Maybe a corpus cop.
Oh my gosh, what if you did that and you got your Whataburger and then you get arrested and the cop takes your Whataburger and like chunks it. He doesn't even let you eat it.
Did you see that news story about the chick who broke into the police station and stole a cop's dinner?
What?
Yeah. She broke in just to steal his dinner.
She broke in where?
It was a police station. She broke
Just to steal his dinner.
Yeah. I don't
Pretty
know how
hardcore.
She saw it, I guess from the street side or something, but she broke in to steal it, and the cop found her, and she was arrested.
Wow.
It's probably the last place that you would want to break into.
Definitely not. Okay, so we have 10 minutes. I think it's about 6 minutes away. On this one, it is actually, it's really close to my listing. So I'm going to take them by my listing just so they could see it, because you never know. It has the right number of bedrooms that they're looking for. But I know that, I think they definitely want an in-ground pool. And my listing does not have an in-ground pool, but the listing that we're going to look at does.
Yeah.
So maybe with a little visionary help, I can help them imagine a pool. Because I really need to get my listing sold. But also too, it's in the same neighborhood, and this listing we're going to look at floods and has flooded several times, which is why it's so cheap. My listing has never flooded because it's up high. But they don't know that I'm going to make them take them by my listing. It's going to be a surprise. is a veteran and his wife, and they have a little girl whose birthday is tomorrow. This is their dream home. We're helping them find their dream home.
It's exciting.
It's very exciting. Very exciting. What's rolling around back there? It's like a can of beans or something, or... Have you been raiding the food pantry again? What's going on? What's going on back there? I've got to get the girls to the dentist.
Yeah.
Layla's silver cap fell off her tooth at school. I'm like, it's a baby tooth. I mean, she's gonna lose it anyway.
Yeah.
At least we got the silver.
I need
Cash that silver in. Do you think it's real silver?
$1,000 tooth removal, so they're handing out dental work.
I know.
And I've already waited so long. They said it's gonna be a tricky.
It was gonna be tricky before. Are you kidding?
No,
Is your clock right, or is that
No, it's like 10 minutes ahead.
ahead?
Yeah.
Okay,
So
good.
it's like
So I was kind of freaking out a little bit.
12:42.
Okay, good deal. So it's freaking out a little bit.
It helps me be on time.
Oh, I appreciate that, because all of my clocks are set ahead different amounts of time, because if I know how far ahead they are, then I'm like, I have an extra 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But if all my clocks are set to different times, then I don't know how far ahead they are, because I forget, because there's so many different ones. And then I'm just like, it may be 5 minutes, it may be 8 minutes, it might be 10, might be 20. You never know. And then sometimes I trick myself, I just randomly change them too.
Daylight savings.
Yep. There you go. So that is why I'm perpetually late. Because none of my clocks are right.
When I went over to Papa's for Christmas Eve to drive with him, I was late. I left the time that I was supposed to be there at his house, but then he was like, he had his whole timing scheduled screwed up, and he was thinking it was going to take 3 hours to get to your house. So that's why he wanted me to be at the house at 2 o'clock, and I left at 2.
Yeah.
But he was mad
Because you were late?
because I was late.
Then he ended up being like 2 hours early.
Yeah.
Gotta love him. Gotta love him. Yeah, he's always done that to me. And you know, like, okay, I get it. And my biggest problem is I try to squeeze too many things in to like a short period of time. You know what I mean? I would like, okay, I have an hour before I have to leave the house, right? I've planned all that out. And then I'm like, I'll just do a load of laundry and take a shower and do my makeup and do my hair. And then I'll go ahead and make the girls' beds and load the dishwasher. And then you go to load the dishwasher, like, I need to unload the dishwasher. And next thing I know, I haven't taken a shower and it's 10 minutes before it's time to go. You know?
Yourself like 2 to 3 hours to do that stuff.
Right, but I don't have 2 to 3 hours to do that kind of stuff. So, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I try to cram too much into too short of a period of time, because in my mind, it only takes 5 minutes to unload the dishwasher. It only takes 5 minutes to do a load of laundry. In my mind. Because I feel like that if you're just early and then you're just sitting there waiting, that's a waste of time. Like, I want to cram as much shit into that time period as humanly possible, because I don't know when I'm going to get another 30 minutes. You know what I mean? So that's my issue. I openly admit that's my issue. It's not that I'm disrespectful, because a lot of times people think that, oh, you're just disrespectful if you're late. That's absolutely not true. I'm just trying to do too many things.
I always am worried that they're going to need to come into our apartment for some reason, or Doug's going to have people over when I'm not there.
Oh my gosh, and so you clean the house before you leave?
I pick up like everything super
Well, that's like a really good habit to have. Because then when you come home, your house, you know what I mean? That's like less you have to do. It's really frustrating when you've been gone and you're doing stuff all day long and you come home and you're like, oh, I have to clean a house now. Like, I have to come home to this dirty pigsty. It's a pain in the ass, but it's a good habit to have. It's right up there with like making your bed every morning.
I do. I make the bed.
Good for you.
It's just also really difficult to clean around Doug when he's there, so it's easier to clean in the mornings when he's gone.
I understand completely. I feel the same way about my people. Because you go and like you're cleaning up one area and then you go in there and they've brought more shit in.
Yeah.
Alright, so I need you to look up directions for us. We are headed to 604 Jeb Stewart Drive, Conroe. And supposedly there's 2 large dogs, but they're in a kennel. I love this lake. Isn't this cute right here? It looks it always looks like the perfect picture to me.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
Isn't that pretty? Huh?
What is this?
We were on 1488 and this is 45. We're in Conroe. Conroe!
604 Jeb Stewart.
Yes, ma'am. It's up here in River Plantation. Alright, bastards, let me over. I tried to quit my job yesterday, at the bar. I did.
What happened?
Just was really frustrated.
But you tried, so that...
I tried. They wouldn't let me.
They wouldn't let you?
Well, they were like, we really want you to stay. We really need you. And I'm like, look, I want to help you guys out. I want to, you know, whatever. But I'm not making any money here.
Yeah.
And the freaking shifts are 12 hours.
Yeah.
And, like, let's just be fucking real about it. Like, I'm old, you know? Like, I'm 42 years old. And 12 hours on your feet bartending. I know, I see it. 12 hours on your feet bartending. I can barely walk the next day. Like, you know, and I feel like I've smoked a pack of cigarettes from the smoke. And
oh, it's wonderful downtown going to bars because they have that smoky bin, so like you have none of that.
Yep.
It was amazing the other night. We went to go see a show, and I was like, wow, I can actually breathe. And
Oh, you know what? There's a Valentine's burlesque show at it's like a restaurant in Cypress.
Right.
Yeah, we can turn right here.
Yeah.
I know it's back up in here. Okay. Yeah, because my listing's right down that road.
Know where we're going? You asked for directions.
Well, no, I know it's this far, but I don't know past this point. Oh, shit. That's a train.
Yeah, they're honking at you.
Oops. Okay, in all fairness, that train was not that close, and those arms were not down. I just saw the blinky signs.
It's going like 6 miles an hour, but it's still.
Well, it could have sped up really fast. You just never know. All right, so.
Don't they have that warning that you're supposed to look twice because they can move as fast as you can walk?
I think that's for like buses. That's why they stop on the. Which I never figured that out. The buses stop. They legally have to stop. Oh, it's a really good photo op over there. They legally have to stop on the tracks, open their doors, and look. And you're like, how is that for a safety thing?
Why did it? Yeah, I never understood why
like,
they had to stop.
Why
on
would
the
they?
track.
Why would they not stop before the tracks? Open the door and look. Like, what's with the death wish? Like, why are we? You know?
Oh, there's a train coming. We gotta go.
We're like, oh, look, there's a train coming. There we go. Okay, close the door, put it back and drive. Hang on, kids. Yeah, no, I don't get that one. Okay, where are we going? Follow this around?
Yeah.
I really hope, I haven't been to my listing in about a week. I really hope it's in good shape.
This is pretty neat. Like less suburban and more.
This area is very cool. And you can get a lot of house for your money back here. Partially because it's flooded a couple of times, but if you're willing to take the risk, it's very wooded, and you're so close to 45 to the right.
Yeah, right.
You're so close to 45. You're dead center between the Woodlands and Conroe. You're walking past your dream home. No, we're driving. Thank you, though. All right, where are we going?
Straight.
There's a beautiful golf course back here. There's all kinds of trails and yeah, no, what you get for the money is definitely worth the risk to a lot of people back here.
It looks a little bit like Cypress, how it's spaced out like that.
A little bit. It reminds me of River Oaks. Just the neighborhood.
This reminds me of like Coral Gables neighborhood.
And they have super cute little bridges and like parks and and all the houses are custom, so they're not cookie cutter. They're completely different. And then you have a giant water retention facility right here in the middle that they've camouflaged very well. See that one flooded? Look how sad that is. Such a pretty house right on the golf course. It's just sitting there, all boarded up. Probably like a biohazard inside. That one they took completely to the foundation.
Everybody's had such horrible
Where are we going?
allergies since Harvey Street. And I've always wondered like what kind of mold, what kind of contaminants have grown out of the floodwaters.
Oh, there's no telling.
Everybody's had such horrible sinus issues.
See, and you would think though, I mean, it's been so long. It's been what, a year and a half now since Harvey? You would think that they would have finished these. There's just...
No, I mean, like, have you seen Corpus and Rockport?
Yeah, we were in Corpus this last summer.
Yeah, it's still, there's still parts of it that
I mean, these are all still boarded up and beautiful. Like 3,000 square foot houses, 4,000 square foot houses.
I'm gonna take a left.
Okay. Just gorgeous. And it makes you wonder, like, did they not have insurance? Do they just not give a shit and they just don't want to mess with it anymore? Are they trying to sell it to an investor?
And then you're gonna go right.
Right here.
Yep.
There we go. There's so many for sale signs, you wonder which one it is. Okay, 604, right? It's gonna be this one at the pool. I think, yeah. Nope.
Do they not have street numbers? Yeah,
Yes,
604 right here. Yeah.
They're not here yet.
With the, there you go, just give that to your Lily.
Give it away. The trailer. Yeah, no, it doesn't work that way.
Do you want your pills?
You're not gonna eat them?
No.
Okay.
Sorry. Appreciate your thoughtfulness though.
Pickles are good for you. They're good for your gut.
Okay, he finally got his car inspected.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Good.
Today. I've been nagging him all week.
What was the delay?
Well, he needed his check engine light to go off, and then he finally got his check
Mine's your
engine
hair.
light.